Everyone is so happy to see you in the chat.
We can do that
always,
together.
Chad. Yeah, let's do it all day long. So I did text Chad last week a photo of myself at the park.
Well, we text every day.
Yeah, every day, every night. We watch shows together. But I texted him a photo of me at the park because I finally agreed to take my daughter to the park, even though it is very hot here in Florida. And do you know why I agreed to go and why I text Chad? Because I took my Bell & Howell Aqua Breeze with me. I put a little bit of water in it, a little bit of ice. That's kind of the hack, but even if you don't, it's still incredible. I carried it. It took up less space, you know, with my hand than my purse did. I actually had it in one of my, you know, little carrying bags. And then I sat it there on the picnic table and was transformed to bliss. You will have two fans. They are going to independently go if you only want one or both on. The fan itself rotates. The actual fans can tilt up and down. The lights are adorable, but the mist, it will hit you from 4 feet away. It feels like a personal air conditioner. And the first time I got one and charged it, I immediately went online and I bought 4 more. I have gifted them. I don't care if they cost 3 times this. They are still worth it. Great reviews. Consider me another one. This is the most brilliant Bell & Howell invention I have yet to see.
Okay, thanks everybody.
Bye.
This is
really, truly.
We've presented fans. This has every single feature built into it, but the price is the same as our other fans that don't. And so it's just one of those things, right place, right time, right fan. I'm gonna turn off this oscillation though, because I want you to see the mist just staying sort of that way on my shirt. You have 3 misting jets at the top. You see how much mist is coming out of here? You can even see that on camera. Sorry that I am looking at the monitor so I can see that, but look at how much mist. Now it's a cool, dry mist. It's not wet. You're putting the water in the top. I'll show you that in just a second, but right out of the bat, your tablescape, your side table of your bed, it's not gonna get wet from this. Now the carry handle, if you let that fall in front, you're gonna catch that mist, so just make sure that handle's in the back. That's all you need to worry about. And then I'm gonna turn it towards you so you can see those 3 misting jets can be tamed down. You can just do 1 or 2 or 3. These heads actually maneuver all the way around so you can direct those wherever you want. Look, when I point that up, now the mist is sort of headed north, right? If I tilt it forward, now it's heading straight out. Both heads do that. There's your water tank fill line. And so you just take that lid off when you get it home. That's actually where your remote and your charging cable is gonna be, inside that to protect it. And then you take whatever water you want. Tap water, distilled water, bottled water. If you wanna be fancy and use your favorite bottled water, go ahead. I say add some ice cubes though. Make that water as cold as you want, because the colder that water, the colder this is gonna be coming out of here. And so then you have a remote control included, but if you ever lose that remote control or you just don't want to find it, look, there's buttons on the side to actually do all the same adjustments.
And it's so impressive the first time you feel it's not a fan. And it's not a spray bottle. It's like reminded me when I used to go to Six Flags as a kid and they had that misting zone and everyone would just stand in it and just kind of like live there and melt and feel incredible. That's how much refreshing bliss you get from this one product. It will not just get one little place on your face. It's like your whole torso and face is immediately cooled off. If someone's sitting next to you, it can rotate. You can have the whole outdoor table be in this. I mean, for me, it's like 10 degrees cooler as soon as I start this thing.
Well, why do you think the amusement parks do have those misting areas, right? Or the outdoor restaurants have those cooling misting fans, or the amphitheater for the concert? When you're gathering 10, 15, 20,000 people, why? Because there's some science, I'm not gonna bore everybody, but there's science behind the air molecules. When the mist grabs that, it just cools the air down. You don't have to be directly in front of the breeze. We're showing the LED lights here to give you an idea when maybe the evening hours, you're at the T-ball game, this is on the hot metal bleachers next to you, the sun is starting to set, or you're at the picnic or the park and the sun is starting to set. This creates a little bit of mood lighting, still lights up the table a little bit, gives you that area. You can still see the mist falling from the front, which is amazing. You're never worried about this. Now, if you are a night sleeper and you don't want those LED lights, of course you can turn them off or turn them back on. It color morphs through all the different colors. You don't even have to pick one. It's just like a party in a box, but also cooling, refreshing, portable, rechargeable. And I will say from Bell & Howell, the brand, we've been around 117 years. We're in 99 countries. We manufacture a lot of different kinds of products, so our raw costs are lower. So our whole business model, you guys know this if you've been watching, is high value for a low price because we make so many, so our costs come down. But I do know Once HSN is out of the current inventory, that's it. That's all we have.
No.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, and I paid more for mine, and I'm still gonna, and I still feel like it was still a steal at twice the price. And that's the reality. These are $13 to get home and change. I think you're gonna want a couple, and I would get a couple. You can keep it plugged in and have it go forever. Keep it next to your bed if you wanna tilt those fans down. It's not like the mist has to be facing you exactly. Wherever the fans are tilted, that's where the air conditioning goes, and it goes for quite a few feet. I just keep one living there next to my bed. And if you do wanna have it on a desk, again, because of that, as you're seeing in that photo there, because of the dry mist, you're not getting a bunch of moisture on your electronics or whatever it is you may have with you. Now, Chad, how long will this battery last if I charge it and take it with me on the go?
It could last you 6 or 7 hours. Now, if you have each of those fan heads, there's two independent, if you have each of these fan heads on 3, you crank up the mist to all 3, you have it oscillating, you're still gonna get a few hours, which is plenty for the dining table, plenty for the ball game, things like that. But Natasha's right, of course she's right, but on the back is that charging port. You can leave it plugged in 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and give you nearly a 3-foot cord to do that. So you never even have to worry about recharging it if you don't want to. I'm not touching it at all. It is oscillating 90 degrees back and forth. And so the whole room is cooled off. And right there at the top, that is where the water goes, right down inside. Again, any water that you want. It can be distilled, it can be tapped, it can be bottled water, we don't care. Out of the hose for all we matter. Sealed gasket, push that down. Only do it to the fill line. You'll know if you mess it up because water will then overflow. You'll know that right away, right? And then handle in the back, that's my only other tip, so you don't block those misting jets. But when you're ready to go, when you're ready to throw it in the luggage, take it to the Airbnb, the tent, the campground, the ball game, the tailgate, I could give you a million reasons to have it. Well, here's what I always know, and I joked with Rebecca Vargas about this the other day. I said, because she has kids that are very small. They're of this big. I don't know ages, but they're like this big. I said, if
Rebecca's this big. Her kids are
I said, if you're at the park, if you're at that park and they're playing on the playground, and I walked up and I said, fans for sale, $3,000. She goes, I'd give you $5,000. And I was like, well, that's an exaggeration. If I saw this in like one of those Sky Mall magazines, I'd be like, oh wow, it's a really cool, magical invention. It's not just going to be the fan, it's 2 fans. It's not just going to be the mister, it's 3 misters. It's not just that, it oscillates, it rotates, goes up and down, side to side, it does cartwheels, and the lights are beautiful. It has a really pretty leather handle here, so it's just, it's not like you're carrying a big, cumbersome fan with you when you're going to the cookout, the barbecue, or even just sitting outside enjoying a glass of wine in the evening, or maybe even doing your gardening. I carried mine easier than I carried my purse around. Lifesaver. And by the way, even with the misting, I thought initially, oh goodness, if I put some of the water in it and I have it going, the water's gonna run out in 20 minutes. The water kept misting for 6 hours. I was like, what in the Mary Poppins? How is there so much, how is it continuing to come out? It's because it's so fine that it's actually going to have 6 hours of that water mist. So even if you forgot to fill it up between uses, you'll probably have several uses before you even need to add more water. That's why the design deserves not just a 1, but a 2 in front of the price tag. It is your outdoor air conditioner. It does not cost anything to use it. You're not going to be buying the batteries to use it. It is completely rechargeable. I think it lasts 3 times longer than I would have expected. The water mist is so advanced in the engineering of how they created this that I could easily see this going for over $200, and I think that the engineering and the quality of the construction would be worth it, and that's why it's all great reviews. I'm still stuck. I have been not saying an outdoor air conditioner for weeks, and you just said that, and I'm like, I am so mad I didn't think of that. That's what this is. You could take this anywhere. It's like a portable little personal air conditioner, but because it oscillates, the whole table, the whole room can be cool. This is on 1, by the way. I feel that where I am right now. I'm so cold. It's not exaggerated. It's on 1. It's not even on 3. I have goosebumps. Yeah. If you ever get too warm, please, you will never spend a better $35, $45, right. $39.99. Really, at this point, I think mine was $45 on sale. What would you pay in that moment when you're having that personal summer, when you're at the t-ball game, when the golden retriever is laying on the ground panting, you're like, I need a fan for my dog. Like, this is that fan. This is it. And I got one for my sister, and I was like, it's going to be her birthday present, and I could not wait. She was talking about how it was, warm out. I said, I can't. I got to give you your birthday present now.
It's gonna blow your mind. This is the best fan I've used here. And Alex, it's an AC. She's like, it's not an AC, it's a fan. Fans just circulate the hot air. I go, no, 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 something's happening with this one. It's gonna be like it's 10 degrees cooler at least within 5 feet of it. You could put it in the center of a table outdoors and have multiple people enjoy it. Great for camping, of course, great for tailgating. But indoors, keep it plugged in all the time. Have your AC that's not, you know, draining your power bill each month. And I don't have the AC turned on at night when I'm using my Breeze.
No, and they always tell you when you call the air conditioning company, you're like, my air conditioner's not getting cold enough. They say, turn a fan on. That's literally their first piece of advice. I called 4 different companies in Tampa Bay. I said, hey, I faked it. I said, my HVAC's not working. They said, turn a fan on. And so I knew I was right. And every single company I called, that was their first solution to just keep the air moving, to help that system.
Wow.
Yeah, which was a big thing. And I know, and hi, Tracy and Dawn and Judy. I see this chat blowing up and it's distracting me. Because I love all these ladies.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Yes, yes, yes.
I am going to be off tomorrow, but I'll be back at 7 a.m. on Friday.
Mine runs 24/7. This is for the fur babies. They use it, they have it too.
If you do want to leave it 24/7, just leave it plugged in all the time.
Yes, you could leave it plugged in all the time.
Yeah.
You can hang it off a hook. I love that in the video. You can hang it if you wanted it. This one is plugged in. I keep the one next to my bed plugged in all the time. The other one I keep in the car. And remember, you don't even have to have travel with it with the water. You can just toss whatever water fountain or bottled water you have nearby with you, and it's going to bring out the finest mist. And I don't understand the chemistry that Chad mentioned, but that mist is lowering the temperature of the air. We're not just talking, hey, it blows your hair back. It's a great fan.
Grabbing the heat molecules and lowering them down.
I feel it from here. It's not even pointed directly at me. Remember, these are going to be the last of the quantity. That's kind of breaking my heart. I'm starting to question if I need to fill a whole closet with them because it's not getting colder in Florida.
You know a guy.
It's warm. I do know a guy.
You'll be okay.
This is the lowest price we've seen on these. Remember, everybody gets 3 flex pays. So grab it for $13 and change. If you have your HSN card, it'll be a $10 bill. Get home, put some water in it, plug it in, and if you don't feel like you just put an air conditioning in front of you, indoors, outdoors, on the table, in the car, if your AC breaks in the car, who needs it? You have this. If you don't feel like that, we have the best return policy. You have 30 days to try anything. We assume you tried it. We hope you tried it. Very small risk for a fantastic reward on this.
And Bell and Hal always donates our returns to shelters and things like that. So we're happy to take the return.
Really?
Yeah, always. Comes back to our warehouse, actually.
Spectacular.
Yeah, we love it.
Thank you so
Thanks,
much,
Natasha.
Chad. Hey!
Oh, that's it.
When the hurricanes hit, this is the only AC I'll have.
Yes.
Gotta buy more. Now I'm gonna have 10. Chad, is this my last time?
Last time with you. I'm going to take
what?
tomorrow off. I'll be up in PA 7 a.m. on Friday, taking the train.
You will continue to see Chad. We'll keep watching him, and hopefully one day I'll be up there to join you.
She'll be on my social media.
I'm gonna protect your mic and give you a big hug.
Thank you. Good luck with the rest of my friends today.
Oh, don't worry. I have press-on lashes, so
I see
it
one
doesn't
of my
matter
favorites, Ellen Bunner in the wings.
Oh, Ellen Bunner's in the wings. Ellen, have you tried this air